right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kadash, Rakatham, double honors to the apostles and the elders, the great millstone, the Ruel, and the salute, and the Shalom to all the Akim that are out here laboring and pushing this truth in all sincerity and in truth. The title of this is going to be not sure yet. All right, but since these riots have started, right, a lot of Edomites have been showing their true colors to Jake on social media, right? And Jake is still shocked by it. Jake still can't believe that all this time that they are still hated by so-called white people. Jake still can't believe that. Jake still is shocked by it. Well, that hatred goes all the way back to the Garden of Eden. But let's go to verse 3. All right, this is Genesis 3:15. And I will put enmity between thee and the woman, and between thy seed and her seed, and it shall bruise thy head, and thou shalt bruise his heel. Right? Now, Edomites hate the so-called black woman, the so-called Hispanic woman, and the so-called Native American woman. Okay? This white man hates you. Okay? He's always hated you. He don't like you. Right? He wants you to be destroyed. Right? In between thy seed and her seed. So the seed of the serpent, right? Now it wasn't an actual serpent, all right? It was a man. All right? So the seed of the serpent, right? And the seed of the woman. Right? Now, let's go here to all right, this is Genesis 4 and Genesis 4 and okay, Genesis 4 and 4. No, Genesis 4 and 3. And in process of time came to pass that Cain brought the fruit of the ground, an offering unto Yahweh. And Abel he also brought of the firstlings of his flock, and of the fat thereof. And Yahweh had respect unto Abel and to his offering, but unto Cain and his offering he had not respect. And Cain was very wroth, and his countenance fell. Right? And Yahweh said unto Cain, why art thou wroth? And why is thy countenance fallen? If thou doest well, shalt thou not be accepted? If thou doest not well, sin lieth at the door. And unto thee shall be his desire, and thou shalt rule over him. Cain talked with Abel his brother. And it came to pass, when they were in the field, that Cain rose up against Abel his brother and slew him, right? So Cain slew his brother Abel. Why? Well, because of the because Abel's his offering was it was accepted, so he was blessed, right? Cain, his offering, it wasn't respected, so he did not get a blessing. So he hated his brother because of it. So he did what? He rose up against him and he killed him. All right. So that hatred just didn't come out of nowhere, man. Right? Now, let's get Genesis 25. All right. Say, this is Genesis 25 and 20. It say, and Isaac was 40 years old when he took Rebekah to wife, the daughter of Bethuel, the Syrian of Padanaram, and Clark, the sister to Laban the Syrian. And Isaac entreated Yahweh for his wife, because she was barren. And Yahweh was entreated of him, and Rebekah his wife conceived. Right? So Isaac and his wife Rebekah, they had sex. Right? And the children struggled together within her. And she said, if it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of Yahweh, right? Now, so the two boys that was in Rebekah's womb, they were fighting. It say struggled, right? Ratazaz, if I'm not mistaken. Ratazaz. To crush, oppress, right? So they were fighting in the womb, man. They were fighting in their mother's womb, right? So that old hatred from the garden has come back through the womb of Rebekah, all right? And Yahweh said unto her, two nations are in thy womb, and two manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels, and the one people shall be stronger than the other people, right? So Jacob is going to always be stronger than Esau, right? And the elder shall serve the younger. When her days to be fulfilled, it's like when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb, right? They were fraternal twins, right? They didn't look alike, right? Say, and the first came out red all over, like an hairy garment, and his name, it's like, and they called his name Ishashua, right? Esau. And the other, and after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob. And Isaac was 80 years old when she bare him, right? Now let's jump down. Verse 29. And Jacob sought pottage, and Esau came from the field, and he was faint, right? So he was weak, right? He needed some strength, right? Because back then, the food, it actually gave you energy. It gave you strength, right? And Esau said to Jacob, Feed me, I pray thee, with that same red pottage, for I am faint. Therefore was his name called Edom. And Edom in the Hebrew is Adawam, and that means red. Right? Now, Esau in the Hebrew is Ishashua, right? And that means wasted away is he. Right? Say, and Jacob said, sell me this day thy birthright. And Esau said, behold, I am at the point to die. And what profit shall this birthright do unto me? And Jacob said, swear to me this day. And he sware unto him, and he sold his birthright unto Jacob. Right? So Esau sold the birthright to Jacob. Right? Now, okay, this is Genesis 27:2. And he said, behold, now I am old, and know not the day of my death. Now, therefore, take, I pray thee, thy weapons, thy quiver, and thy bow, and go out into the field, and take me some venison, and make me savory meat, such as I love, and bring it to me, that I may eat, that my soul may bless thee before I die. And Rebekah heard when Isaac spake to Esau, his son, and Esau went to the field to hunt for venison, and to bring it. And Rebekah spake unto Jacob her son, saying, behold, I heard thy father speak unto Esau thy brother, saying, bring me venison, make me savory meat, that I may eat, that my soul may bless thee, and bless thee before Yahweh, before my death. Now therefore, my son, obey my voice, according to that which I command thee. Right? Now, this is where the plot thickens. Right? Go now to the flock and fetch me from thence 2 good kids of the goats. I will make them savory meat for thy father, such as he loveth. Right? So Rebekah, she knew how Isaac liked his food cooked, man. Right? So who do you think taught Esau that? See? It say, and thou shalt bring it to thy father, that he may bless, that he may eat, and that he may bless thee before his death. Right? Now, let's see. Let's keep going. Let's see. Okay, this is Genesis 15. Genesis 27:15. And Rebekah took goodly raiment of her eldest son Esau, which were in the house with her, which was with her in the house, and put them on Jacob, her younger son. Right? Now, so she gave the meat. So she gave the food unto Jacob to give unto his father Isaac. It says, verse 18, and he came into his father, and said, my father. And he said, here am I. Who art thou, my son? And Jacob said unto his father, I am Esau, thy firstborn. And I have done according as thou badest me. As thou badest me, arise. I pray thee, sit and eat of my venison, that that thy soul may bless me. And Isaac said, how is it It's like, and Isaac said unto his son, how is it that thou hast found it so quickly, my son? Uh, and he said, because Yahweh, thy power, brought it to me. He's right. And Isaac said unto Jacob, come near, I pray thee, that I may feel thee, my son, whether thou be my very firstborn. It's like that thou be, it's like that thou, it's like whether thou be my very son Esau or not, right? So let's keep on down, right? So so Isaac, he ate the food, all right, and he blessed Jacob, thinking Jacob was Esau, right? When Esau got back, right, he made he cooked the food and all that, brought it to his father, right? And that's when Isaac realized that been duped, right, into blessing Jacob instead of Esau, right? Now, and Esau was pissed. Esau was mad because he got supplanted twice, right? Now, verse 41. Now, when Esau was done crying and all this because his father had died, right? That same hatred from the garden to Rebecca's womb, and now here, has come back in him, right? And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then I will slay. Then will I slay my brother Jacob, right? Now, Jake, when Esau calls us monkeys and all this, call us monkeys, gorillas and all this, and niggas, come on, man. That's how they feel, man. There's no point in being shocked about it, man. There's no point in being upset about it. They ain't supposed to like you, man. They supposed to hate us. They are supposed to hate us, man. We ain't supposed to be cool. We ain't supposed to be friends, man. We are enemies, right? Jacob and Esau are enemies. They will always be enemies. Come on now, man. Ezekiel 35. Ezekiel 35 and 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end, right? Now Esau has shed Jacob's blood, right? During the time of what? Red Summer, right? The Tuskegee experiment, right? Apostle Ramlav, he did a lesson on this video, I think called the Elaine 12, right? The Elaine 12. Esau killed a lot of Jakes, man. See? And he's still killing Jacob again today. He never really stopped. He never stopped at all. Okay? So Jake, stop thinking that this man loves you, man. He don't. He don't like you, man. He hates you, man. Okay? He's jealous of you, Jake. Why? Because you have the birthright. You have the blessing, man. Right? And Esau don't have it. He don't have it, man. This is his blessing that he's in now, man. Okay? And his blessing is about to be taken away from him. Right? Because Jake feels like this. Like, How can he hate us? Well, he's supposed to hate us. He was created to hate us. We gotta wrap this up. I gotta get ready for work. This is Sirach 12:10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness. See? So Esau, Edom, is our enemy. And he will always be our enemy. So he's not to be trusted. You can't trust him for nothing. You should always be at odds. Jacob, we should always be at odds with Esau. Period. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hadst wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust hath not been altogether wiped away. Right? So just because he smiles in your face, Jake, right? And says to you a good morning, you know, when he sees you in Target or Walmart or at the job, right? He laughs with you and all this. He's trying to make you feel comfortable, Jay. He's trying to make you feel comfortable so you will put your guard down, man. See? So don't think for 1 minute that he's cool just because he laughs with you. But he's showing you, Jakes, on social media how he feels about you, man. Right? He calls you what? Niggas and monkeys, man. See? But you, Jakes, y'all still, you can't believe that this man has an issue with you. You all still can't understand that. But during slavery, he showed you. But during slavery, he showed us how he felt about us. And you all think after all this time that hatred just, and so you all think that after all this time that hatred has just gone away? It hasn't. Why would it go away? He ain't supposed to like us. He's supposed to hate us, man. Right? Jake, that's why he talks about you, man. That's why he makes fun of your lips, Jake. He makes fun of how you look. Look, man. Right? He makes fun of your rods, Jake. Right? He says what? He says, because he talks about Jake's rods, right? And he says that they are oversexed. No, it's not. We're just blessed like that. See? We're just blessed like that. See? And Jake, and that's why he calls you black. Black, man. You ain't black. We ain't black. We're brown. And he knows that. He knows we're not black. He knows that. But black means what? Absence of light. Black means what? Evil, right? So Jake, he's calling you evil, man. He's calling you evil. And he calls himself what? White. He ain't white. He's red. Right? And white means innocent. He ain't innocent for shit, man. This man ain't innocent, man. He's not innocent. He shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword. See? So Jake, get your head out of this man's ass, man. Get your head out of this man's ass. Alright, so with that, I say Shalom, all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders, a great millstone that were well. And with that, I say Shalom.